Hey guys, this is Chimes Way, and this is the Mirror Lied Explained Part 2. In the previous video, we find out, with evidence around the house and in the game, what is going on, which is the bird flu spread. Now, in this video, we'll be talking about what it has to do with Leah. What does it have to do with Leah? Well, she is a carrier of the bird flu, the H5N1, and is immune to it. The evidence that I find is that, in the game that I found connected with this is the house itself, being that there's no way out, no exits at all, and no way for escape. But there are a lot of windows, including one of the ones on the roof. And no house would have that many windows unless someone is observing you. As a test subject. And I feel that that is what is happening right now with her. People secretly observing her and trying to find a way to cure this virus that's going widespread. So there's no way for her to escape, but many ways for other people to watch her. Now I feel that there's some way for them to at least come in to the house, because this little girl cannot live on her own. There's not even a stove there for her to, actually cook. There's a dining hall, but that's it. And one way I feel that this is right, is the bed. In the beginning, it was warm, as in someone was actually sleeping there. How else would it be warm unless body heat has transferred into it? But then, obviously, after a while, they didn't come. Maybe they got infected in some way. That's why they stopped coming. Or, another way where I think that people are coming in is that log that's in the, I call it meetings room. I call it that because, as you can see in the room, in the backboard, the blackboard, there are a lot of writing there, probably on like maybe formulas or something like that, observations on how to cure this virus. There's also like papers on the on the table, and they're in different languages, going to the whole wide world spread virus that's going on. Maybe a whole lot of doctors are from all around the world are trying to come into that one place to figure out that cure, because this girl is obviously immune to it. And even they're even aware that everything is going on, because they have that exact same world map that's inside of the library, and it's slowly depleting in countries just like the library. So that's an obvious way to know that someone's actually watching you and observing you, is what I feel. Another thing is, what else I think about is, evidence to how she affects others since she has the virus. And I feel that the blank pages that were disappearing while I was in the house may indirectly connect to it. That the virus has no mercy for anything, really, and that I affected them. It's kind of hard to think that I infected them, but when you really think about it, my face is completely blank. And all those pictures that were there have turned completely blank as well. So that means I have affected them, that I infect anything around me. So, yes. I feel that's how I know that the virus is in me. Now, the water, I feel that is another symbol of infection, that it can be affected to water too, even though the influenza doesn't really do that, but it's just something to see. Or it could also mean the bloodshed. Okay, well, no one really bleeds with like the influenza, but blood being a symbol of like dying or death, having had died, to be more specific. Another reason why I feel that I know that I am this way is the fire itself. It, for the most part, it didn't hurt anything else in the house, except for the fact that I burnt through the floor, meaning that it was targeted at me. And it can be a symbol of your immune system trying to fight at a virus. And why else would the fire have like tried to fight me and kill me, other than the fact that I have the virus itself and that I am a carrier of it? So that is how I feel on it. I don't think I said in the previous video that to get the avian influenza, you hug the bird. You literally hug the bird, and it's really dumb. But that's how it transmits when you come in contact with a bird. And being as that Birdie is my very best friend, how else would I have gotten the virus? But yet I am immune to it. And I think that the bird is also a sign of being the spread of the virus. Not that I've done too much on it, but he's the thing that is spreading the virus that I have. By stopping him being the symbol of the widespread, or the thing spreading the virus, I would have had to kill myself, which did happen. And even like in the end, that gun is pointing downward towards either that ocean or maybe there's other people behind, being that I am the killer of all these people. I'm the one who killed these like everyone, these birds, these people with this virus, because I have it. So in order for the widespread to stop, I had to kill myself to make everything stop. That's why as soon as I died, the birdie went away as well. I'm not sure why those toys kind of disappeared when at the end, but this is all the evidence I have, and that I've connected with everything else. The windows, the bed, the log, the globe. The emails are pretty down pat. They go away as soon as, countries started going away as soon as I started reading them. Because obviously I used to live where that person was, which was in Europe. I was taken away from Europe and brought into this quarantined place, because I obviously used to live somewhere else. So in conclusion, the bird flu is being spread during that time of the game, and that I am a carrier of it, being observed secretly by other scientists or doctors trying to find a cure. Somehow they got infected, and I had to kill Birdie myself, being me. Once I was gone, Birdie stopped. So, yeah. Leave in the comments what you actually think this thing is about, because this is what I have, and it's pretty close to the evidence that's really going on. So yeah, this this game is really an abstract game, and with my knowledge to abstract things in theater, it's supposed to disturb you. It really does. It's supposed to shake in you, creep you out, get your skin crawling, and you just question everything. And it's just how it is. A more common one, you got theater of the absurd or abstract theater that you guys would actually understand is Alice in Wonderland. Nothing else. I mean, no other ones you would understand because they're really old. But Alice in Wonderland is one. You know, with all the caterpillars and all that weird stuff. Anyway, well, this has been the Mirror Light Explained Part 2. I hope you enjoyed the game just as much as I did, and that this really enlightens you, and maybe you should play it yourself, even though you've watched me play it. It's a really interesting game, and I really liked it. The things from Freebird Games really interest me, and I love it. So, yes. I'll have to vlog you guys later.